ba ba ba.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Two guys and nobody else. Butts and Victor will show up soon. And now here's
Hopefully.
hopefully here's me. Dun dun dun. Hey, thanks everyone.
Yeah.
It's me. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? It's just me and you.
Yeah.
We're the only ones. We're the only ones today. There's no one else.
Yeah,
Dude,
Sinvicta's supposed to show up. He had like something. He's like, just start without me. I'll be there, coach.
yeah. The COVID's fucking everything up, man. It's all screwed up.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
We didn't even have the games finished like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the reason that we didn't go on that we didn't record on
Tuesday,
Tuesday. Yeah.
It's it's all. I was like, dude, there's Tuesday night football, and then now there's
Yeah.
also Thursday night football. So I'm like, all right, well,
Yeah,
here
and
we
it's
go.
on Twitch again, right?
Yeah, I think it's on Twitch again. So
That's weird. Why I don't know. Why did that like not happen and then happen?
I
Because it wasn't happening all year, right?
no, I think it was happening with Thursday night.
Oh, was it? And I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair
I thought you
enough.
meant
Yeah.
Tuesday night. I was like, I couldn't find the, or wait, I couldn't find the football team game anywhere. I guess that one wasn't on like anything. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they blacked it out. I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, how's it going? So we had football. Fun things happened. Let's get into it. So right away, got a couple of stories popping up. Christian McCaffrey, quad shoulder, not expected to play.
That's not good.
That's not good. But maybe it is good for them as they get better draft picks because we're at that point of the year.
Also true. Yeah, also
Yeah.
true.
AJ Brown doesn't practice Thursday. That's not good for the Titans.
Yeah, that is not good.
DeAndre Hopkins doesn't practice neck back. That's not good.
That is not good. But what's the Cards' record right now? Are they like in contention?
They're in contention, but they've lost.
Yeah.
Is it 2 or 3 in a row? It's 3 in a
Yeah.
row. So now they're now 6-6.
Yeah, all right. So I mean, it seems like maybe this season's getting away from them, but
Yeah. So now they're tied with the Vikings for, I believe, the last spot. And the Vikings would actually make it in over them.
yeah.
So
You never know, but
there's still some weeks ahead.
mhm.
Then we had let's see, anything else here? Mike Evans' hamstring downgraded to DNP, did not practice. I need him for fantasy football. It's not good.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are some of the injury things popping up here and there. But I mean, overall, it's we're getting to that point where it's like, the final stretch. This is where you got to make your move.
Yeah, I mean, like teams are lining up for the playoffs now. I mean, and we're getting real close.
Yeah, I mean,
Getting
teams
real
are
close.
clinching now.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe the Saints have already clinched. The Chiefs have already clinched. The Steelers haven't actually clinched yet, but
I was about to ask, which is hilarious.
that is pretty funny.
That's peak AFC football right there.
That sure is. And I think part of it's because of the Browns, actually, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then, nobody else has clinched. Packers can clinch this week.
Okay.
I think it's like if Minnesota loses, Green Bay wins, they clinch. So we're hitting that point.
Yeah. I mean, if the Jets still have a chance, I think we might make it. You never know.
Yeah, you did. In fact, I think they're actually eliminated.
Yeah, no, they were mathematically eliminated like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. So we had our first game, which was Saints Falcons. Saints win 21-16. Taysom Hill 2 touchdowns, 232 yards, looking pretty solid.
I'm
Yes,
actually very surprised by that.
I was too, and he ran for 83, which you expect, but pretty
Yeah.
solid passing stats.
Oh, okay. It's I've honestly been surprised. Like he's been doing like well throwing the ball. or well enough at least,
Yeah.
as much as they need to be done.
Hmm.
And they're winning. I mean, when's Breeze coming back?
That's a good question. In fact, they bring up those stats, and the one stat was like the Saints are 8-0 without Drew Brees in the last like couple of years or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Um, so honestly, they're not too worried about him coming back. But let's see. Drew Brees didn't practice. Drew Brees. No really big updates on Drew Brees. He's just
Yeah.
still sitting there. I mean, he
Yeah.
did have a pretty severe injury.
He got real fucked up, yeah.
Yeah, that's no good. So yeah, and then the Falcons, Falcons lose, but they've been playing better.
Yeah, they have been, actually.
Yeah, so I mean, I think this is the best thing for them. Like, you're 4-8, you're not gonna make the playoffs, but at the same
Get
time,
picked.
like your team looks at least competent.
And they're getting a new coach next year, right?
Yeah.
So, that's another thing.
Yeah, I mean, they got plenty of offensive weapons. They got a couple good defensive players. A lot of them were banged up, but they're coming back. And then, you draft some people. You look. I think the Falcons will compete next year.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, we say that every year, but
Yeah. Don't tell Invicta. So yeah, that was that game. Nothing too crazy, kind of what we thought. But here's a crazy one:
Uh-oh.
Browns 41, Titans
Yo.
35.
It was, what was it, 38 to like 0 in the first half or something?
Yeah, it's like 38-0 or 38-7. I don't remember which one, but
Just
at halftime it was 38-7.
demolishing them.
Yeah, it was. Baker Mayfield 334 yards, 4 touchdowns, four
Yeah.
touchdowns.
No,
Nick
it's
Chubb
incredible.
80 yards running in a touchdown. Their leading receiver was Rashard Higgins, followed by the Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, what did Tennessee do here? Tennessee, I mean, they did end up
Through the
making.
pooch.
Yeah, they did end up making a comeback, but like, that's not good.
Yeah, I know. It was somebody sent me a meme actually. It was like the Browns are up 77 to nothing in the first half. It's going to be a tight one. And and hilariously that meme, it worked out well here in this case, but they actually did win.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Tannehill 389, 3 touchdowns, a pick. Derrick Henry only 60 yards on 15 carries.
That's probably what did it.
That's definitely what did it. Corey Davis 182 yards and a touchdown. Huge day for him though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that must have been what was happening, is they were. Well, yeah, I mean, that was the other thing too. Is that like, I guess you just can't run with Derrick Henry very much when you're down 38 to
Yeah.
7 in the first half.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fucked. Yeah.
Yeah. And Derrick Henry is not a receiving back really.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had one catch for 9 yards. Yeah. So,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is a pretty big win for the Browns. I mean, it might be a little bit more telling of like maybe the Titans aren't as good as people think, but also maybe the Browns are actually a little better than people think. Because I think I feel like most people feel the way that like Apollo does normally when we're talking about the Browns, which is that their wins are inflated.
yeah.
And I do think that's kind of true, but I also think there could be, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, if they get to the tournament, any given Sunday, you never know what happens there.
No, I definitely agree. I mean, they have beaten some easy teams, but at the same time, I think they're kind of coming together at the right time.
Yeah.
It's I don't think they're not gonna go all the way, but they're
Probably
gonna they can upset somebody before
I
getting
can see them
destroyed
winning
by
in the playoffs. Yeah.
yeah, I think they can win in the first round, probably maybe
Yeah.
compete in the second round and then get blown out by the Chiefs or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. I could see that.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be interesting. I'm happy for the Browns. This is the first winning season for the Browns since I think 2004 or something.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
It's been a long time. I
Hey,
think this is
I was gonna say Baker started off the season a little shaky, but he's kind of pulled it back. He's got like 2,500 yards, 21 touchdowns to 7 picks. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's
yeah, he's good
you
enough
know
to get the job done.
yeah.
Which you look at some other teams, they wish they had something like that.
Oh, dude, yeah. Like there are a lot of teams that would totally wish to have Baker Mayfield, which is funny to say for the Browns, right?
Yeah,
Like they have a QB.
yeah. And it's actually he's in his third year, fourth year,
Third, yeah,
third year,
third, I
right?
think. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because he is same as Darnold. So yeah,
yeah,
he's in his third year. So they'll still have next year. They'll be able to do the option. So he'll
yeah,
be on the 5-year contract.
yeah. That's what I thought. Okay.
Because in case you guys don't know, people at home, the NFL Players Union is extraordinarily weak, and how it works is if you get drafted in the first round, anywhere in the first round, the you're locked into like a set 4-year contract if you get drafted at all, basically. But if you're in the first round, they can decide in the 5th year to be like, you know what? Let's just keep that up. Go another year. Why not? We're not going to give you a new contract, give you more money. Doesn't matter. Here, just take another 5th year. How about that?
That's pretty fun. But
Yeah.
if you're with a good franchise like the Chiefs, they were just like, hey, Pat Mahomes, we're gonna pay him anyway.
Yeah, yeah. No. I do think like you like if you want to especially if you got a guy like Pat Mahomes,
Yeah.
like you should do right by that fucking guy, right? I mean,
Mhm.
like you don't want him to be because he's got all the leverage in the world,
Yeah, he won you a Super Bowl.
and
Yeah.
he's like clearly like the most talented QB
Oh,
in
yeah.
football right now.
Mm. It's and then you got on the other side you got the Bears, which the Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah.
Which is the next game. Lions beat the
Mhm.
Bears 34-30.
Yep.
And this one was a Bears implosion.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the end of it, did you?
I vaguely remember. I don't know. This, I'll tell you the truth. A lot of the season kind of fades by when you're going and everything.
Oh yeah, that is true.
But no, yeah, I don't really remember what happened here. But I mean, it seemed like it ended up being pretty tight, which is
So
hilarious.
it was a tight game the whole time.
Hmm.
And at the end of the game, the Bears go up by, I think it was 10. And it was like, okay, this was like Bears go up 10. There was not a lot of time left, like maybe 2.5 minutes.
Hmm.
And then the Lions drive down the field, score a touchdown, so they're down 3, give the ball back to the Bears, who then on the 5-yard line proceed to get strip sacked, and the Lions recover and then just run it in and take a 34-30 lead. Bears get the ball back, and they're able to drive down the field a bit. Allen Robinson catches the ball inbounds by the first down marker, but instead of like turning up the field for the first down, he just, I don't know if he didn't know where he was or something, but he just goes out of bounds like right before it.
Oh, no.
So then it becomes 4th and 1, maybe a little more. And I don't know what the Bears were calling, but Matt Nagy decides to call a run up the middle.
Ah, classic. Yeah.
Reminder, there's like 25 seconds left or something. And
Yep.
he's like, yeah, let's just do, let's do a run up the middle. And guess what? They didn't get it. And that's how it ended. And that was, man, I don't even like the Bears. And I was like, what a dumb call. Like, I was like, why would you run up the middle? Like, on 4th and 1, like, okay. Maybe they wanted to run up the middle, spike it, and then, like, take some shots. But, like, first off, he should have got the first down. Second off, he, like, at least, like, do some draw play, like a screen. Like, they loved calling screens that one time. It was like a perfect screen opportunity.
Yeah.
Or just a slant pass. I don't know. Like slant pass Allen Robinson. You think they're going to cover Allen Robinson?
4th and 1. Just go for a fucking quarterback sneak.
Yeah, or even a sneak. Like Trubisky can do it. Like he's a big guy. I don't know. Every time I've seen a quarterback sneak, they get the first down. So yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of practice and training that goes into that, right?
Yeah.
Of course, but even so, yeah, I do wonder why more teams don't run QB sneaks. Maybe some QBs are just like not comfortable running it.
Yeah. The other,
because I mean, it would be pretty scary. I wouldn't really like to do it myself.
The other part was when Trubisky got strip sacked. Like, first off, you got to hold on to the ball. Second off, I don't know why they were passing. Like, they're not, like, they're backed up, and like you're just trying to run the clock out anyway. So like, why not run? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like after this year, it's gonna be like they're just wiping out the whole building.
Oh yeah,
like,
I think so.
It's just they're going. Next year's probably like full on rebuild. I bet.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely think the Bears are gonna need to blow everything up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's funny because remember at the start of the year we were like, they can't keep getting away with it, right? And now they've lost 6 games in a row. Which this is the first time since 2002 that's happened for the Bears.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. It's from 5-1 to 5-7. Now they're actually in last place. The Lions hold the tiebreaker over them, I believe.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just won, right? So.
And I guess the standings put them at. They're tied, but the Lions are actually in last. Either way, they're both in last place.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. And the Lions just beat them, so honestly, I'd put the Lions over them.
Yeah, I mean, did they play twice already? Like, is this the
they played
game?
twice.
Yeah, okay,
but even then, the first time they played, that's the one where the Lions could have won if the DeAndre Swift would have just caught the easy lob pass. So I mean, in my mind, the Lions are a better team. Like, they should have beaten them twice.
Yeah.
But here we are. And hey, you know what? With that, even though like all the NFC North teams are still in playoff contention, like that means the Lions are actually still alive.
Technically speaking, yeah.
Yeah. Will they do it? Probably not, but they're still alive.
If they win out, they go 9-7.
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, it's a winning record.
Lions remaining games. They've got the Titans. They've got the Buccaneers. They've got the Packers, and they've got the Vikings. So.
Yeah, that's a tough stretch of games there.
It's a tough stretch right there.
That's not so easy. Yeah.
No. But you know what? They're doing it. Actually, they're on pace to be like, what was it? I think we said 6 or 7 wins, right?
Right, yeah.
Boom. Called it.
Good happen.
Yeah. Dolphins beat the Bengals 19-7.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's no Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Brandon Allen, it's a 153 touchdown pick. Ryan Finley, 40 yards and a pick. I guess he came in. I don't know if he got injured or Allen got injured or something, but
I remember so Tyler Boyd tried to throw a touchdown, and the announcer was like that he's like 1-3 on his career or something. Let's see. Hold on. I should look at his career stats on passing. Passing. Let's see. Yeah, he's he's 1-3 for 16 yards. That's the on I guess on trick plays.
That's pretty funny.
Exclusively, which is funny.
On the other side, Tua, 296 yards and a touchdown. It's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, this is a rookie, you don't expect amazing things. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm looking at his stat line actually. Of the, he hasn't played a lot, but of the games that he's played, he's got about 900 yards, 7 touchdowns to no picks.
Yeah, and I mean, I've heard like when he got benched the other week for not being great or whatever, like he's still he started halfway through the year. He's coming off like a big injury. He barely got to even practice or like do anything.
He's injured in this game. He had the thumb. He had like a thumb cast on.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Mm-hmm. So I mean, all things aside, like he's doing pretty solid for everything thrown at him.
He looks good. I mean, it looks like he looks pretty good. I mean, the Dolphins need a lot of help still. I think. And so it's incredible with the record that they have, frankly.
Yeah.
But dude, it is actually wild to think that the Dolphins might be playing in the playoffs.
I know. In fact, looking at the playoff picture, they are at the 6th seed right now, which
Yeah.
means they would take on the what was it?
Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, not the Chiefs. No, sorry.
They take on the Bills.
Yeah.
Huh. And
That'd
that's
be
a
funny.
division game. I mean, that'd be interesting.
That would be.
But we'll see if that actually ends up happening.
Yeah.
And then, wow, they had Kyle Van Noy had 3 sacks this game. Whew.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Vikings Jaguars 27-24. Vikings win this one in overtime, but it was actually really close.
Yeah, I'm really, really pissed about it, to be honest with you. I really wish that the Vikings had won the game. And we haven't gotten to the Jets game yet, but I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure both teams, the Jaguars and the Jets, were watching each other's games to see, like,
who could blow it.
See, yeah, like, who, like, can we win this one? Is it safe to win?
It's, honestly, like, the Jaguars, they're like a scrappy team. Like, they kind of battled the Packers a bit. It was obvious they were, like, overmatched and they weren't going to win, but, like, they gave them a fight. And it was the same with the Vikings. Like, I think they're overmatched, but, like, they still put up a fight.
I mean, look, if you're going to lose, like, if you're going to go 1-11, this is the way to do it, right? I mean, they've been in almost every game. It's been really close games in every fucking everyone that they were in, it feels like.
Yeah. No, they really have been. Let's see. Yeah, even looking at it here.
Yeah, one score. That one.
Steelers one was bad.
Yeah.
And then they actually got kind of beat up by the Lions.
That's
but
one
everything
score,
else.
2 scores. 2 scores.
In fact, the Texans game, they lost 30-14. They were actually only down 10-7 at the half.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of these games are pretty close. Honestly, they've only been shit on like twice.
Yeah.
It looks like this year, and then the rest of the times it was pretty close.
And they've used 3 quarterbacks.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that's actually pretty impressive. Like, they had Mike Glennon this game, who did standard backup quarterback, but they've had what's his name? They had Minshew at the start, and then what's the other guy's name? Luton. So Luton.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Luton.
So, I mean, look, if the Jags end up with the first overall pick, then they're in just like fucking phenomenal position, because I mean, you take Trevor Lawrence there, obviously, and then they have Gardner Minshew, who honestly they could probably trade for, I would imagine, a pretty good haul. I would think.
I think so. I mean, you could send him to Denver, probably. You could send him like Chicago. Yeah. Chicago would probably take him, honestly.
Yeah.
There's a few teams that would.
I mean, obviously, I hope that doesn't happen, and I hope the Jets get Trevor Lawrence, but
it's all up to them. They just got to live out the dream.
Yeah.
And we had Colts, Texans. By the way, the only other thing with that, Vikings actually missed. I think it was like they missed a field goal, they missed an extra point, and something else, and that's why the game was the way it was.
Yeah.
Because they still had pretty solid stats across the board, but yeah. So then we had Colts, Texans. Colts win this one. It was actually a pretty good game. Phillip Rivers, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor, 91 yards. T.Y. Hilton at 110 yards and a touchdown. On the other side, Watson kind of got shut down by the Colts defense.
He had a bad day.
Yeah, but Colts defense solid. It's a good defense. But Houston is they're kind of like in the rebuild mode. Honestly, they're kind of the same thing. They're a competitive team, but they're just getting outmatched because you trade away your best receiver, you trade away your defense gets older.
Yeah, I think it kind of goes because I think this is a bad day for Deshaun Watson, but it kind of goes to show how fucking good he is in that a bad day for him is 341 yards in the air, granted a pick, but he also rushed for a touchdown. Yeah. So I mean it's like a bad day is breaking even for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Then we had the old Raiders-Jets game.
Yep. That we did. That we did.
I think, wow, Darren Waller had 200 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Raiders.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes, he did. Yes,
That's
he did.
a lot of yards.
Mhm.
And I mean, hey, look on the Jets. Ty Johnson had 104 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean that is true. that is a thing. He's actually pretty young too. So I don't know. Like I guess that's who knows, right? I guess who knows, man.
Quinnen Williams had a sack.
Yeah,
That's neat. Arthur Mollett had a pick too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Quinn Williams is actually looking real good this year, which I'm happy about. That is good.
Yep.
Good to see. Like he's actually like one of the best interior defensive linemen in the league right now, which is great. I mean, granted, interior defensive line isn't like the most important position, but still, it's good to have.
Yeah.
Now the thing that happened with this game is we were winning, and then we decided to do a cover zero blitz.
The Greg Williams special.
Yes, which in case you're curious, basically means you have no help over the top from the safeties, no deep help, right?
Yep.
So that late in the game, that turned out exactly as you would imagine that it did, and the Jets then, of course, lost, and then they decided to fire our defensive coordinator, Greg Williams, not Adam Gase. Greg Williams they fired hilariously, which is real funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure Greg Williams just took the bullet so that the Jets didn't lose the draft pick. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. It's like the Jets were like, okay, the Jags are not gonna win that game. We need to lose. Greg, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to take the fall on this one, man.
He's just like, call prevent defense. Prevent. My mic's not working. My mic's not working. Guys, what's cover zero? What's going on?
It's so good. It's just like, and you know what's really funny is like that I've seen the football talking heads going like, what kind of asinine play? Who would make such a bullheaded dumb decision? Why would you do? It's just like, okay, I mean that play I think says for certain the Jets are tanking on purpose. Yes. Like, and it's hilarious seeing like the football talking heads like trying to pretend that there are other reasons that a play like that happened. There weren't any. That was a throw. They threw the game on purpose.
They threw it.
It was so fun. Like if you look at read any of the interviews with any of the players, they're like even the defensive players on the Jets were like, we got to be in a better play on a situation like that. It's just, why would you ever call that play? Like Derek Carr was like, I was really happy they decided to do that. I mean, that was just, why would they do that? So, like, it's just so funny. It's just like very clearly that's what happened there.
Yeah, so it's I guess the Jets kind of won this game.
Yep, we won. Yeah, this is the win. This was definitely a win. We won the game and then threw on purpose to lose. So,
fantastic.
Raiders looking kind of bad though, right? I mean,
they are. Like, you just get blown up by the Falcons, then you go and practically lose to the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. They lost to the Jets. Like we threw on purpose. Like they lost, dude.
No, they did lose. I agree. Yeah. I'd chalk that one up as a loss in the Raider book.
Yeah.
Speaking of crazy games, the Giants beat the Seahawks. How about that?
Yeah, that was, and I'm glad that we got to this game, Krendor,
Yep.
because this was your lock of the week.
Oh, it
last week.
was, and I'm never locking the Seahawks again. I already don't like the Seahawks.
And I wanted to put this out there. I went back when this happened, when this game happened, because it was so absurd. I went back to the podcast from last week, and you locked. Granted, I took the Seahawks myself,
Right.
but when you locked the Seahawks, I was like, Krendor, buddy, this feels like a trap game. And what do you know? What do you know? It was Colt McCoy.
God damn it, Colt McCoy, dude, and
True
Wayne
MVP.
and Wayne Gallman.
Dude, Wayne Gallman, he every week you hear his name. I feel like Wayne Gallman is just like having a pretty decent. Yeah, man, he's having a good year.
What's he got?
He's got 500 yards. I mean, which is low, but he's only got 109 attempts. And that's 4.6 yards per carry with 6 touchdowns.
Ooh,
yeah.
Honestly, not bad.
That's pretty good, man. Like, you stretch that over like a full like bell cow running back type of stat line. Like you double the attempts or triple the attempts. I don't know, like how many, probably like double or triple. I don't know.
Yeah. It's man, I just the Seahawks. Like you would expect the Seahawks to put up like 30 here. But I guess, honestly, I don't think the Giants' defense is too bad. I think their defense is pretty solid.
Well, I mean, that was part of the reason that I was saying it was a trap game, is because the Giants' defense isn't bad. And, the thing with the Seahawks is that, like, their defense is so bad that if their offense has an off day, then they just kind of lose.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I was saying, it was kind of like, it kind of felt well, it was a little bit of a trap game feeling, because it kind of happens like this in these kind of situations where a team is built like the Seahawks are.
It's, man, and it just goes to show that, like, these NFC East teams that we were like, the joke division, like, I can still win a game.
Yeah, and again, when they get into the playoffs, man, any given Sunday, dude, like it's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait for these playoffs.
That's why Packers are still one game out of the bye, and we have the tiebreaker over the Saints, and I'm like, just come on, just give us that bye. Come on.
Yeah, you definitely need the bye this year. There's too much.
It's too crazy. Man, and how did Russ do? 263 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick, 27 of 43. Not great.
Yeah. He had a bad day.
And the John. Wow, they had, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks. So, mamma mia. So that happened. Then we had the Rams Cardinals.
Yeah.
Rams coming up big in this one. I think a lot of us picked the Cardinals too.
I think we might have all picked the Cardinals, I feel like, but I don't remember.
Goff, 351 yards and a touchdown. Cam Akers, 72 yards and a touchdown. Robert Woods had 85 yards receiving. On the other side, Kyler Murray, 173 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. So he had good numbers there, but the yardage a little low.
I mean, it looks like the Rams, man, that last quarter, the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, even
absurd amount of points.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. That happened.
It's 35 points in the fourth quarter.
Also, Kyler Murray held to 15 yards rushing on 5 attempts. So it looks like they're doing the, make him throw strat, which I think he can throw, obviously, but taking away that element of the game is big.
I mean, that's kind of what you got to do with the QBs that have running as part of their game. It feels like, and I think it's partly because it throws them off balance, but I think it's also because it throws the offensive coordinator or whoever's calling the plays off balance.
Yeah.
Because, they designed their game plan around having that mobility. And when that's taken away, the other parts of their plays don't work as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's and that actually puts the Rams in the top of the division,
Yeah,
which is kind of crazy too.
This is a wild division.
This is a wild division, man. We thought it was a little probably better than what it was, but now I mean it's still a good division, right?
Yeah,
Especially when all these teams got to play each other twice.
It's still probably the best division. I mean,
I think the AFC North.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it's probably AFC North.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, they're probably second, honestly.
Yeah.
And then we had. Where am I? Patriots 45, Chargers 0.
Yep.
It's like we said. That's the Bill Belichick rookie quarterback. I don't know what he does, but he just knows. Like I think he does some crazy scheming where like if you have like
they just can't handle it. Whatever he does, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter. It's just like Bill Belichick versus a rookie QB is a win. It's always a win. And that's why I said that like this was gonna happen is because like and it doesn't matter what Patriots team was on the field because they didn't do that to rookie QBs because of Tom Brady. They did that because of Bill. You know, like so that because that's all just like defense and fucking with the rookie QBs. Yeah. So
it's God, I can't believe it was 45-0. That's what blows my mind.
Yeah, like 45-0. They
shut them out.
They shut out the Chargers, who've been looking pretty good. This year.
Seriously. That's why I was like, I think it'll be close, but I think the Patriots will do it. Just whew. I don't know if it's like maybe I think he just disguises coverages really well against rookie quarterbacks. So I think he just watches their tendencies and then he probably just game plans around like their bad tendencies. Like, he'll probably throw this one terribly, and then he does.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he did. He's got some kind of satanic demon magic that allows him to destroy the younglings.
I was drinking water.
Nice. I like it.
Cam Newton, 12 of 19, 69 yards and a touchdown. Nice.
It's incredible that the stat line, the score is 45-0, and the stat line for the QB is 12 of 19 for 69. Nice.
Jarrett Stidham at 61 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
2 of 3. Damian Harris, 80 yards. Newton ran for 48, 2 touchdowns. Like they just keep running the ball, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, still, you take a look at the playoffs. I mean, they're only 2 games back. They're still in it.
I mean, theoretically, they could even make the wild card, right? I mean,
they'd have to make the wild card. They're not going to catch the Bills.
Right? Yeah. No. That's true.
Yeah. There's 4 games left, and they're 3 back of the Bills, and the Bills are going to win one more.
Yeah.
But yeah, wild card. I mean, 8-4 are the wild card teams. Patriots 6-6, and I think they play the Dolphins again, and they're one of the wild card teams.
Probably.
And I don't trust the Raiders.
Yeah, no, all those things are true. Yeah, that's absolutely fair. And they do play the Dolphins again.
Yeah, and they play the Jets. I mean, that's 2 wins. Well, I mean, there's 1 win. But if they get that, that's 2 wins. Then boom. Rams will be a tough game. Bills will be a tough game. So the Rams and the Bills games are their biggest problems they're going to face.
Yeah, and the Dolphins, frankly, too. But
I don't. We just talked about a rookie quarterback too.
I mean, you're not wrong. He'll get destroyed. But I mean, yeah, all right, fair enough. Yeah, I guess.
But if they plug in the Fitz magic, he could.
Right. Yeah.
They might have to do it. And he's taken down the Belichick before.
He has.
Yeah.
On multiple teams in the AFC East. Yeah.
Then we had my favorite game of the week. The Packers beat the Eagles 30-16. This game started off a little crazy. I was like, oh, Eagles are controlling the ball. They're making some plays. Look at these Eagles go. And then that stopped. Yeah. So, in fact, one of their touchdowns came off a punt return for a touchdown. So their offense actually did barely anything.
Yeah.
On the other side, Aaron Rodgers went 25 of 34, 295 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
Aaron Jones had 130 yards rushing on 15 carries and a touchdown.
He is very good.
He is very good. He had a crazy 70-yard run or something. He was dodging. He was cutting back.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was actually wild. That was super.
It was a crazy run. And Devontae Adams, 121 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And Big Bob Tonyan, 39 yards and a touchdown. So we were all over the place, but the big thing here was the defense got sacks. And who would have thought Carson Wentz, the most sacked quarterback in the league, would get sacked? We sacked him 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think. Wait, is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7 sacks. Oof. So we sacked him 7 times. Darnell Savage picked them off once. They actually put in Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Jalen Hurts came in for a while.
Yeah, and he didn't look too bad. He got a couple of scrambles there. He made a really nice throw to Raygor, and then those were his highlights. But after that, it was kind of bleh. But here's the thing: he's still better than Carson Wentz. You got to play him.
Yeah,
at this
probably
point.
Right.
He can at least get out of Wentz is going to stand there and get sacked. Hurts can roll out and make a play happen.
Yeah.
So it was actually fun because I was listening to Aaron Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show once again. He was talking about everything. And they're like, "Did you know, Aaron Rodgers, you're the fastest player to 400 touchdowns ever?" Because this was his 400th touchdown game.
Oh.
And he did it. I think it was 16 games faster than Drew Brees or something.
Oh.
So. It was funny because he's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, but they literally just turn everything into stats now. And so he did a 30-second segment where he's like, "Did you know that this player is the first player in 10 years with 2 initials in his name to go out there and make a play on a Thursday when it's snowing?" And he's just they'll literally just make stats out of everything.
Yeah, no, I like stats, but it's absurd. It's just an absurd level of microscopic analysis to the point where it's too much meaning. There's too it's too specific so that now it has lost any kind of usefulness as explaining anything.
Yeah. No, it's out of control, essentially.
Yeah.
Fun fact, this is the latest Bear Taffy entrance in the podcast this year.
Oh my God, that's a crazy statistic. The other time it was raining outside when Bear Taffy had that happen.
How'd you know I was about to bring that up?
Bear, we just did the Patriots game, but you wanna talk about it?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
What's
kind of my reaction to it. Although, to be fair, I did also expect Bill Belichick to obliterate Justin Herbert as he does with every other rookie quarterback. And wow, was that right?
Yep,
Jesus
he did.
Christ, dude. What a shellacking. The Chargers aren't even a bad team. This is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Chargers aren't even bad, and it's just the
Justin Herbert's not even bad. It's just what Belichick does to rookies. He has a fucking field day with him.
Rookie QB. I mean, the stat line that he has on him is what he's like. He's
I want to look it up. Yeah,
he's 30 something and 0,
right? Yeah.
Speaking of stats,
Bill Belichick versus rookie quarterbacks. Let me see if this is something easy I can pull up here.
Probably. I feel like that's probably out there somewhere.
Let's see. Bill Belichick coach teams since the year 2000 are 20-5 against rookie quarterbacks.
Wow. Yeah.
75% win rate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is very good. I think when I was listening to Aaron Rodgers on the show, I think it shows why experienced quarterbacks are able to, dissect defenses compared to rookie quarterbacks. Because rookie quarterbacks, you come out of college, you're just kind of, you know what you know from college, and you get all your homework shoved in your face, learn the NFL.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers was legit we played against Jim Short's defense, Eagles, saw him in Detroit. He played a weird cover 1, cover 2. So when he did the cover 1, we knew he'd swap to the cover 2 on certain plays where they drop the safety in. But when he does that, typically that's the one guy goes back and everyone's just like, holy shit. And he's like, as soon as I saw that, I motioned to Devontae, like, yo, we got the middle open. Then I hit him on the slant, and I threw that ball, and I was like, oh, shit, but he made a good catch.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, my God, that's like so many things just happened.
Yeah. No,
but,
yeah,
on the TV, you just see, like, hey, he throw ball, he catch ball.
I mean, a lot of QBs come out of college from, like, basically one-read offenses, right? Like, where... Because, like, most plays even in the NFL, right? Like, most plays are designed to go to one guy.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like ideally. I mean, it's, like, designed to get that person open. And, like, in college, that's usually enough. Like, if you have, like, a good receiver, for instance... just make all of your plays go to him.
Yeah.
And then the QB just makes the one read on him and throws to him. And then they come into the NFL, and then everybody is that one read guy, like everybody's as good as that guy. So, and then they can all disguise and come, and they all have to hit, make like multiple read things.
It's like you're running the Mike McCarthy offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Patriots are all of a sudden like contenders for the seventh AFC playoff seed. Legitimately, I figured it out. They're pretty much just banking on the Dolphins to fuck up.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and it could happen. I mean, we were looking at it,
and we just mentioned Tua, rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, it could actually happen. And then they have to win probably one of the Rams-Bills games to get
they got to win some. They got to win one of those very tough games.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of crazy to even expect.
I mean, it would be. Can you imagine if the Patriots actually made the playoffs the year that they lost Tom Brady? Like, I would. Yep. I'm gonna be honest. I'd be very mad. Very mad about how that
would it be. Would it be more reflective of the Patriots' resilience or more reflective of the league's inability to beat them?
Oh, boy, that's tough to say.
And I mean, yeah, looking at the schedule, Dolphins play the Chiefs, Patriots, Bills, and Raiders. So, I mean, they can beat the Raiders, but I mean, all those other games are tough games.
Yeah. No, it's hard, man.
Yeah.
So, it's gonna be interesting. And we had the Chiefs beat the Broncos. Shocker.
Yeah.
This was a very close game.
It was actually
close, yeah.
Yeah. But it's divisional,
Yeah.
That's how they go.
Broncos had a quarterback this game, so that was pretty neat.
Yeah, Drew Lock looked pretty good,
Yeah. Melvin Gordon looked good, 131 yards on 15 carries.
Yeah, they were running well.
Yeah. Then Tim Patrick, 2 touchdowns. Mahomes, 318 yards and a touchdown, still good. Le'Veon Bell had 40 yards. Look at that.
Yeah.
Dude, some of Mahomes' fucking throws upset me. Like, you should not be able to have that much power behind a sidearm flick like that, Like, he just sort of like daintily tosses it out with wrist strength alone, and it rockets to the fucking receiver. Like, it's insane.
It is wild.
It's pretty crazy.
He's Mahomes, good football player.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's to the point where the MVP race is like Pat Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers. Like it's down to that.
Well, it's gotta be Mahomes then if that's the race.
Yeah.
Like looking at it, Aaron Rodgers leads in passer rating. Aaron Rodgers leads in touchdowns. Pat Mahomes leads in passing yards. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know who's throwing less interceptions. I think Mahomes is throwing less interceptions.
Throwing like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah. It's it's gonna be close. Honestly, Mahomes just reminds me of like 2011 Aaron Rodgers. Like this is literally what the Packers were in 2011. They had like so many offensive weapons. Aaron Rodgers was just like pew 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 pew, and they're like, how's he doing it? And everyone's like, whoa. It just reminds it feels like the old versus the new, essentially. So I mean, I'm obviously going for Aaron Rodgers because me. But I wouldn't be mad if Pat Mahomes won it. I still think he's best quarterback in the league. I mean, if you start a team today, you're going to take Pat Mahomes.
Yeah,
he's earning that $1 billion contract, man.
Yeah, he sure is.
I mean, it is what like it's just the things that he can do. It's kind of like NFL players are a step above everybody else, and it's just like some of the passes that he makes, it's just like he's like a step above them. You know?
Yeah.
Like he'll do like these weird little like no look, I'm gonna fucking toss it under my knee and then score a 90-yard touchdown kind of thing. And it's like, hey, how does that? Yeah, people don't do that, you know.
People don't do that. So then we had the boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, this was the football team beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. I called it.
That was the trap game. That was the big one, really.
I felt like I had that same feeling you did with the Giants. Like I was like the Steelers, like they've had some struggles, and the football team's played pretty well lately. They got a good defense, you know.
Yeah.
So man, and Alex Smith, 296 yards, a touchdown. He played solid football on the football team.
Shaking the rust off.
Yeah.
It took a pretty substantial fourth quarter performance to pull it off.
Yeah.
It was 17-10 going into the fourth, and they scored 13 unanswered from then on, and that was mostly led by Alex Smith, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
He was the spearhead behind the whole offense. I mean, he's the quarterback, but like you know, like he was always known as the game plan guy, right? Or like he always went by the script, and it worked for him this time, and they beat the ostensibly best team in the league as a result.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, and they didn't even run the ball. Actually, neither team ran the ball well.
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty funny.
Alex Smith, man, he's still a good QB.
Yeah,
it seems like, you know.
So with that, I mean, football team, as we all predicted, the football team and the Giants battling it out for the NFCs. Wow,
watch the Eagles win the division or something like that. There's still 4 games. You never know.
Oh yeah,
anything can happen. Yeah.
Let's see.
Did you do the Bills 49ers?
Bills 49ers. There we go.
Let's go.
Bills beat the 49ers 34-24.
Yeah.
Man. Josh Allen.
4 touchdowns, man.
Not even just 4 touchdowns. 32 of 40.
Yeah.
Accurate.
75. How about that stat?
Mm-hmm.
My man is, well, he's not my man, honestly. He's a division opponent. He's not anyone I want to see succeed, but he is succeeding.
He's succeeding quite well, yeah.
He is a development case for the future for anyone to point to and be like, give him time. You know, like he's not incredible right away, but after 3 years, he may be a Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I just checked his stat line. He's got 70% completion percentage on the year.
He's pulling a Drew Brees this year.
Yeah, that's really good. That's not like he's doing better. That's really good.
That's like top level MVP candidate, not MVP candidate, sorry, like top 5 QB performance.
Man.
Yeah, he's
very
doing
good.
Well. I mean, granted, I think like, you know, I still think he's not the best QB in football, you know, by any stretch. And I think that the Bills team overall is just a well-built, put-together team right now.
Mm.
And it's definitely helping him out. But, hey, man, he's fucking stepping up to the plate real hard this year.
Yeah.
I think he saw the opening and got hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, we can hear your blinker.
Yeah.
just calling in, see how you guys are doing.
Yeah, you turning?
Stuck in traffic. The Bucks suck.
Yeah, all right. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
for the
yeah.
input.
I should be back, Coach, and hopefully about 20 minutes, depending on traffic.
Nice.
All right. We might be at Pick'em's by then.
Yeah, I think we'll be at Pick'em's there.
Yeah. Okay.
This has been the live update, Coach, and we'll see you after I get off the freeway.
All right. Fantastic.
Give us a den on that.
Yeah. I sorry, driving through a tunnel. I'll talk to you guys in a moment.
All right.
This is the worst podcast on the internet.
It really is.
Unsubscribe today.
Oh man,
I'm Bills are getting they're getting pretty put together. It's funny because like the only like kind of weakness of their team is probably their defense, but even then their defense is still like solid. I think like even looking at it, looks like they're kind of middle of the road from looking at all the defenses. But if Josh Allen plays like that, it won't really matter.
Yeah, I mean, like even to tell you the truth, like on paper, it doesn't even look like their offense should work that well, but it does. And Stephon Diggs is, I think, a big part of that this year. I mean, he was a big part in getting me a first-round bye in the the fantasy football playoffs, actually.
Yo, by the way, welcome to the fucking show, Krendor.
Oh yeah.
Hope you brought your big boy pants, bud, because it's going down.
I got Lamar Jackson coming back, and he's playing against who's he playing against? I think he's playing against he's playing against someone not great. I'll tell you that much right now.
That's good.
He's playing against Tom Brady in the goddamn fantasy playoffs is what he's doing, and that's a mistake. You don't want to be against Mr. Brady in the playoffs.
All right, well, look at this. Lamar Jackson's playing against Cleveland, who he destroyed last time.
Yeah, but the Browns just went 38-7 in the first half.
Yeah, but then they lost 41-38, or they won 41-38. So they're still going to give up big chunks in garbage time, even if they stop them.
That's a fair point.
Let me read these names real quick so the fantasy privy out there can collectively know.
Yeah, and to be clear, what's happening here is Bear and Krendor are facing each other in the first round of our fantasy football playoffs.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be good.
He's going to be going up against the likes of Tyreek Hill, Austin Eckler, James Robinson, Keenan Allen, Curtis Carson, Rob Gronkowski, and the New Orleans defense, which is also okay.
Yeah.
That's a good line. Pretty good line.
I've got Lamar Jackson, all right? Then we've got DK Metcalf taking on the New York Football Jets.
That's going to be scary.
That's he's going to score 30 points.
It's already estimating he's got 21.
So you're good there, but from there it gets a little shaky.
Yeah. I got Mike Williams of the Chargers versus Atlanta. I think that could be a rebound game. Todd Gurley versus the Chargers. Got Melvin Gordon against Carolina without McCaffrey. Got Travis Kelce.
You do got Kelce.
Yep. Mike Evans versus really Minnesota. Strong. So, I mean, if Tom Brady throws to Mike Evans, it's going to negate everything.
That's true.
Justin Tucker kicking, and then the Rams defense versus New England.
All right. Put your bets in now. Who's going to win between them?
According to Yahoo, you got the 54% chance to win.
I've got the slight edge.
But it's going to be a close battle. It's going to be fun.
I'm going to be honest. I'm just happy I got the bye.
I'm jealous because I wanted that bye real bad.
I'm just happy I made the playoffs. I don't even think I've made it over years.
I think you made it one of the years.
Did I?
I've made it. I think we've done how long? We've done this like 4 years now, right? Or
3 years.
This is my
the footballing
third year doing it. I want to say.
Yeah, and I did it 1 year before you too, right? So.
Oh yeah, I may have lost 1 year in the first round. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. I know last year I almost got in, and I just needed Sinvicta to beat you or something, and then he didn't. So
I'm fucking dude. I'm like top of the league, baby, baby.
Well, till the playoffs.
Well, you never know. You never know. Any given Sunday.
Then we had the final game, which was the Ravens taking down the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Which,
Which, honestly, one thing to mention, this was supposed to happen, and it did.
Yep.
Like the Ravens were able to take it down at least.
Yeah.
Is that the whole point?
Well, I'm just saying because like the past they've been looking kind of shaky for like a little while, and if they couldn't take down the 3-8 Cowboys, then it was looking pretty bad for the rest of the year. I feel like
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Lamar actually looks like Lamar again too, at least for this game he did.
Yeah.
He looked pretty solid. He only threw the ball 17 times, but he ran
13 times, which is crazy.
For 94 and a touchdown. Gus Edwards 101 yards, J.K. Dobbins 71 and a touchdown. I mean, this looked like a Ravens of old game.
Yeah.
So if they get rolling, they can still be scary. On the other side, Cowboys are going nowhere.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
Yeah.
They got Dalton at the helm doing Dalton things. He's got Zeke with what appears to be like an unwillingness to want to succeed. Admittedly behind like an O-line that is bits and pieces right now, but like, there's not a lot of drive out there. It feels like the Cowboys. I've said this before about this team too.
Yep.
Yeah. And it doesn't feel like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, does it feel like there's really hope in the future, especially with like Mike McCarthy at the helm? You know,
well, it's all on Dak, dude.
That's a good point, actually.
It really just all feels like it's about whether or not Dak is going to be able to come back okay, because he's the heart and soul of that whole squad.
Yeah. He really is.
That's the thing too. Is like I feel like if Dak has to come back under Mike McCarthy and they make him throw fucking 60, 70 times a game again.
Well, they're having Dalton do 50, so what's the odds of it happening when Dak comes back?
That's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, even with that, like the Cowboys still lost to the Rams. They barely beat the Falcons in comeback fashion. They lost to the Seahawks. They lost to the Browns. Like even with Dak, they were losing. So I mean, they need more than just Dak back.
Yeah. They need, I mean, I think they need another coach probably.
I think they probably do need another coach, but they're not going to do that. And I think they need a defense. I think that's their biggest issue. I mean, you look at all the games they've played. They gave up 34 to the Ravens, 41 to the football team, 24 Steelers, 28 Vikings, 23 to the Eagles, who are ass, 25 to the football team, 38 to the Cardinals, 34 to the Giants, 49 to the Browns, 38 to the Seahawks, 39 to the Falcons.
Yeah, an average of 33 a game. Like, it's pretty abysmal, dude.
That's really bad. So, yeah, they need some defensive help.
Yeah.
In fact, where's their defense rank? Yards per game. They are. Where are they?
They got to be near the edge.
I would think so.
Yeah, they got to be near the edge. They're like 9th from the bottom, it looks like. And then points allowed per game, they are the worst.
Yep.
So,
yeah, they are.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's Dallas Cowboys, and that's all the games of the week. So let's kick it over to Sinvik. Krendor for the power rankings.
Oh, you got it. All right,
I got it. Pulled up. Thank you, Coach Krendor. Get ready, folks. It's time for the NFL.com power ranking Bible of the Internet power rankings.
He's right.
Rob.
Is that Invicta?
Yes.
It's like he's here.
Yeah, I am here. So the I almost just gave away the top team. The top 5 teams, starting with Rob.
The Chiefs.
Yes. Bear.
Steelers.
Yes. Rob.
Fuck.
That's not a team.
You skipped Krendor, Invicta.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, to Krendor. Packers. Yep.
All right.
Rob.
Steelers.
Bear already said the Steelers.
He said Steelers. All right, Chiefs.
Yo, you said the Chiefs first. All right, Bear.
The Colts? No, the Saints.
Yeah, it's the Saints, right?
Yep, and the final team.
Oh shit, there was one more.
Yep.
Yo. Well, you know what? It's not going to be the Browns, so I guess is it finally the Bills?
It's the Buffalo Bills.
It's the Buffalo
Bills.
They made it. Honestly,
5.
they deserve to be number 5.
Yeah,
dude,
I agree.
They've had the record to be in the number 5 spot for like the past 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and they just keep winning.
Right.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Dude, put the Rams up there." It's like, what the shit are you doing?
Yeah.
And then the Rams are number 6 though. Seahawks falling to 7. Browns are 8 now. Look at that, rising up 5. The big time Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Then we got Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at number 10. Let's see.
Still number 10. Damn.
The fattest the fattest doink of the week. Who has fallen the farthest? Rob.
Oh wow, yeah, geez, no hints, no nothing. We got the no fanfare this week.
No.
Really dropping the ball, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm tired.
Let's see. The fattest dog.
This
Ooh,
team...
is it the Cardinals?
Nope, but I'll give you another hint. This team has fallen 6 spots. There.
Is it the Chargers?
Nope, but close. Because they fell 5 spots.
Oh, okay.
That is close.
Well, it's yours. It's yours, Rob.
Oh, we go again? I thought.
Yeah, one more.
One more.
All right. Right, because we normally have more people. So 6 spots. We don't know from where to where.
Say Texans.
You think it's the Texans?
No, it's not. I just want you to say it.
I want to say it's the.
It is not that team. It's the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, nice. You got it.
Falling from number 6 all the way down to 12.
I thought he got it when he said the boo.
Was it not the boo? I thought it was the boo.
It could have been the boo. Titans have no pass rush, and now Clowney's on the IR, so it's looking pretty bad.
Yeah, shit's not looking good for the Titans this year.
Who had the thinnest dink? These two teams share the thinnest dink.
Oh.
So we got a twofer.
Dude, it's got to be the Cleveland Browns.
Right? Oh, I guess I could just guess too.
That is... Hold on. No, but the Browns did rise 5 spots. But these two teams rose 6.
Whoa.
Yep.
The rankings shuffled up.
Is it the Dolphins?
No. Is it the Patriots?
It is the New York Giants and the Washington football team.
Oh, damn, dude. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, rising from 24-25 to 18-19.
Okay.
Wow.
That's great.
And the this one's for Bear. The Chicago Bears are now in the bottom 5 teams of the NFL. True or false?
That can't be true. False.
That is 100% true.
No way.
They have fallen to number 29.
Wow. Oof. At
That
5 and 7, dude.
They've lost 6 in a row for the first time since 2002.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's not good.
Tough. That's looking bad.
And they're right next to Philadelphia at 28. Dallas 27.
I remember vividly back when they were 5 and 1, us on the podcast talking about how they were the worst 5 and 1 team we'd ever seen, and then we had no idea how this had happened.
I keep seeing the Katana meme where it shows the 5 and 1 and they unsheet it. It says 5 and 11.
5 and 11. Yeah.
It's happening, dude. We're witnessing it before our eyes.
Yep.
It is very much happening.
It
is. I wanted the magic to happen, but it wasn't there.
Yep.
It wasn't there.
It's just not there. And that's the NFL Power Ranking Bible of the Internet Power Rankings.
Shit.
Thanks, Invicta. Maybe bring some more energy next time.
I sure will. Back the coach in the booth. Yeah, he does. I think he's just a little stuffy. So we've got the NFL Pick'em. And if Sinvicta gets back in time, we'll throw him in. But we gotta do these because a game's happening in 2 hours. I gotta get this up. So
fucking NFL schedule this year.
Yep.
It is wild.
Oh, the Patriots play tonight against the Rams. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, God, it's so fucking
Oh.
crazy.
Huh. Well, who you got?
We got to go with the Patriots here, dude. They got to do it right here now. It's now or never.
I
The Rams?
actually think the Patriots will win.
Oh, really? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
think
Let me-
Jared Goff is
More like Jared Goff.
oh, it's Jared Goff.
I mean, he's basically a rookie, so
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's basically a rookie.
What is this, like his 5th year?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm taking the Rams here. I think
right.
I think the Patriots probably lose this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Rams are the better team, but I think the Patriots have to win this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Titans, Jaguars.
Titans.
But
Despite
man,
their setbacks, dude, I know, but there's no way
Yeah.
they're worse than the Jags right now.
I mean, you're right, but I really hope they are. It would be nice.
man.
It would be funny.
Man, screw it. I'll
Will
take
it
the
into
Jaguars.
existence?
I'm taking the Jaguars. Let's
Do
go.
it, yeah.
Let's go.
Please, Jaguars, you need to win this one. Win this one, and then the Jets are free.
Yep.
We're free.
Vikings, Bucks.
Oh,
This will be a close one.
boy. Yeah, this one. I think the Bucks could lose this, dude. I think I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with the Vikings as well.
Ah.
I think Viking stonks are rising and the Bucks are a hard sell right now.
I think you're like right, and I hate it, but I think I'm still gonna go with the Bucks.
Oh
No, yeah. Well, I mean, it could happen, but no.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Chiefs, Dolphins.
Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Any
The
locks here?
Dolphins are not the team to
I
beat the Chiefs.
think I locked the Chiefs like last week.
Yeah, I
so
want to see if
uh,
I've already locked them. Hold on.
I'll lock the Chiefs. I haven't locked them yet.
All right, go for it.
Nice. There's
You
my
got it,
Chiefs
dude.
lock for fun.
Yeah, I want a more interesting lock anyway.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
more fun locks.
I need
Yeah.
a recovery lock after that
No,
Seahawks.
That's
That's
fair.
fair,
Yeah.
yeah.
Broncos, Panthers. No McCaffrey, so I'm taking the Broncos.
The Broncos showed a lot of life against
Yeah.
the Chiefs just now, man. I think they're actually not too terrible.
Yeah.
Well, but that is a divisional game, you know?
Yeah.
That's different than
Yeah. But against the McCaffrey-less Panthers, they've got a shot. They're both
Yeah.
bad teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my gut said Panthers. I'll go Panthers.
All right.
I'll go Broncos as well.
Let's go.
All right. The only Bronco here. Texans, Bears.
Texans, jeez,
Yeah.
yeah, these
I'm
matchups
taking the
this week are
Texans.
just the battle of the shit team.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
I'm
But yeah,
taking
Texans.
Yep, Texans. Bears they're a dumpster fire right now.
Bad, man.
And Deshaun Watson is just good. It's
Yeah.
just like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
And this might be his like you didn't pick me game, right? Like a little,
Right.
little
Oh,
chip on
yeah.
his shoulder.
Mhm.
Man, imagine if they did.
Ew.
Cardinals, Giants.
Give me the Cardinals.
Yeah. Yes.
The Giants are actually showing up now and are like not a
Yeah.
dumpster fire. They are not as good as the Cardinals.
That's true, but their defense is pretty good. And you know, Kyler Murray's still young. I mean, he's not a rookie anymore, but he's still young.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
so-
take him over Daniel Jones, though.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
it's
yeah,
Colt
he's
McCoy
not even
probably.
playing, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, right, yeah, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'll take the Cardinals too. But I think it could be actually like tight and low scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock the Cardinals.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's spicy.
Let me double check though before I do that.
All right.
Well, I'll do it and then I'll come back and unlock them if I've already locked them. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I want to make sure of.
Have we ever had an unlocked lock? Probably.
I don't know. Well, probably.
Yeah.
Cowboys, Bengals. I think the Cowboys
Uh,
can win this one.
Give me the Bengals here for fun.
Ooh,
That is spicy. That is spicy. That's a spicy meatball. I mean, I'll take the Cowboys, but like, I don't know.
I gotta unlock the cards, dude. I locked them in week 5.
Ah,
Classic.
Damn it.
well,
All right.
yeah, I'm gonna go Cowboys. I think they'll win one.
Yeah, I mean, plus this is Andy Dalton's revenge game, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh shit! There you go.
I didn't even think of that. Colts Raiders. I don't trust the Raiders at all. I'm going Colts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't trust the Colts though, really, to be honest.
Dude, Vegas has been scoring a lot.
Except for when they played the Falcons.
Right. Besides that one game.
Yeah.
And then almost lost to the Jets, and they should have lost.
This is hard.
That's true. We didn't talk about this with you, Bear, but we were saying earlier that the Raiders actually lost to the Jets this week, and
dude,
and we threw on purpose.
That man, I'm sad I missed that discussion because I picked that to be the Jets' first win in the pick'em.
Dude, I think you were honestly were right.
Talking, I got to pee quick.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll take that W if they want to correct that on the stats, but I'll pick the Colts here.
Yeah, I'll take Colts as well, but I don't know. Who knows here?
Yeah.
And we had Packers Lions.
Right. Packers. Yeah, I don't want to call another ridiculous upset here.
Oh yeah, Packers.
That's Packers. Falcons Chargers.
Chargers bounce back game, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's the Chargers bounce back. Football team 49ers. Give me the football team.
No.
Yep.
Don't say it.
I mean, yeah, I'm taking the football team too. I'm doing it.
Really?
Oh
The thing is, the
boy.
49ers are all fucked up too. And
All right, you know what? I'll also take the football team.
Let's go, football team.
All right. Fine.
Football team.
I think this might be the first time I've picked them.
That might be true.
Wow,
All right, go football team.
Go football team.
I hate that I said it. As soon as I said it out loud, I was like, ew, I hate that.
Saints Eagles.
Saints. Yeah, Saints.
Ooh, Saints. Yep.
Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts making his first NFL start against the Saints defense.
Oh, they're gonna start him, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who, by the way, I'll remind you, I'm starting in fantasy this week. So that's going to be lots of fun for me.
You're starting Jalen Hurts?
No, the Saints defense.
Oh, okay. I was like,
God, Jalen Hurts? No.
Oh my God.
Steelers Bills. Ooh.
Yeah, geez. I think I'm going to take the Bills here, man.
I think I'm going to take the Bills too.
I'm gonna still take the Steelers.
The Steelers defense is going to win this, if anything.
Yeah, this is actually tough. This,
Yeah.
especially since the Steelers lost last week, that makes, because we were saying for the past like several weeks that this was going to be a good tough game.
Yeah,
and like now that the Steelers lost too
against a fucking football team,
right? Yeah. But you know what the thing is that the Bills defense isn't that great this year, so.
But the Steelers offense is also not that great this year.
Well, I mean, I'll still take the Steelers, but it's tough. Hey, we got us Invicta.
We got us
You
Invicta.
got to pick
just
all
in
the
time.
games, Sin.
You got to pick all the games.
Read them off to me, Coach. I'm ready for rapid fire.
Here we go. We got Patriots Rams.
Patriots.
Titans Jaguars.
Titans.
Vikings Bucks.
Bucks, I guess.
Chiefs Dolphins.
Chiefs.
Broncos Panthers.
Give me the Panthers.
Texans Bears.
Bears.
Cardinals Giants.
Cards, I guess.
Cowboys Bengals.
Give me the Bungles.
Colts Raiders.
Oof. You know what? I think the Raiders will bounce back. I'm taking the Raiders.
Jets Seahawks.
Is anyone locked?
I don't know if anyone locked this one.
I don't think we even picked this game.
I'll be
we
locking.
haven't picked this yet.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
on the Seahawks.
All right, he's doing it.
Yeah.
I'll take the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks as well.
All right. Packers Lions.
Pack.
Falcons Chargers.
I don't know, man. I don't care about this game. I guess the Falcons.
Football team 49ers.
Let's go, football team.
Oh,
Damn, dude, that's a full sweep for the football team this
It
week.
is.
Oh, did you guys pick the football
We all
team
picked
too?
the football team too.
yeah.
Saints Eagles.
I guess the Saints.
Steelers Bills.
You know what? The Steelers, they've lost me. Give me the Bills.
Yeah.
I'm the
And
only one who took the Steelers.
you are.
That is hilarious.
And the game we have not picked yet, Ravens Browns.
Lock in the Cleveland Browns.
Whoa.
I'm actually going to take the Browns too, but that is bold.
Whoa.
I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, what did you guys smoke before I got here?
That is
Ravens. Ravens are almost always Big Brother. In this
I told you I wanted a fun lock this week. I saw
lock.
it. I identified it. That's the one.
That is
Hey,
a
you know
fun
what?
lock.
I respect it.
And it's a Monday Night Football lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
man. Wait, hold on. I still need to lock someone. I haven't locked
Okay.
anybody. I don't. You know what? This is fucking tough, man.
Yeah, it's a tough week to
Yeah.
lock.
Has anyone locked the Packers yet?
Nope.
Krendor did, right?
No, I locked the Chiefs.
No.
I needed my rebound lock.
The only
Packers
other
are a good lock.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking Packers or Texans, but I'm going. Let's go
I'd
Packers.
go Pack.
Packers.
I trust the Packers over the Texans.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
All I gotta say is, Rob, how sure were you that this Invicta lock curse was real when the Jets almost won? you know that it was a razor's edge, so close for them to winning.
Dude, we were talking about this earlier, but that was like the 100% proof that I think everyone needed that the Jets are tanking on purpose. 100%.
Yep.
Like the cover zero blitz, like that was.
Yeah.
I was
Goes
just saying, it's like
on.
Greg Williams up there. He's just like, play prevent, and then they're like, we're going cover zero, and he's like, prevent, my headset's not working. Hello, prevent. It's not working. And there's like, he's been
sorry,
fired.
driving into a tunnel, can't hear you.
Yeah. So the Jets actually won that game, and then we threw it on purpose, which is I'm happy about. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
And God bless them too, because man, that was my lock, and I was really mad.
And
I was
that
gonna be pretty happy.
is the football of the week. So
Yeah.
Thanks for
sorry,
listening.
I missed the entire show.
That's
but
okay.
I had
It's all
some
right.
stuff to do, and it's Rob. Well, I wasn't doing Rob, but Rob was doing other stuff that was
Right.
not involved with the podcast.
Right.
Fendor has to edit out a conversation we had. in
I
the middle of it.
We're also very sorry about that.
Wait, what was the conversation?
You missed it when
Oh.
Fendor went to the bathroom and me and Rob started to talk about my visit to the doctor.
Just let everyone
It's not even
know.
a song.
It'll
We're
be
just
easy.
we're kind of singing in a tune. There's a kind of a different
All right,
tune
but
to
I'm
our
in a
voice.
store and I'm
we
singing.
gotta end this now. All right, we're ending it. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, comment, do all that stuff, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. No.